Industry in general is moving towards predictive maintenance, away from reactive maintenance. If you want to think of an analogy that is reactive maintenance, think of a car 40 or 50 years ago. People didn't know there was something wrong with the engine until blue smoke was coming out of the tailpipe. The only thing they could do for preventive maintenance at that point was to check the oil dipstick, make sure there was oil in the car. But based on the ambient environment or on the number of miles that they had driven, there was no real way to know when something was going wrong with the engine until the blue smoke came out of the exhaust pipe. Car manufacturers moved to preventive maintenance by saying you should change the oil every 10,000 miles. You should change the oil every 6 months, 12 months, something along those lines. However, even that's not adequate because if you're living in Ohio versus Phoenix, Arizona, the environment that the car is in are completely different. So really, the best way is for predictive maintenance, if such a thing were to exist, which someday it probably will, is a sensor inside your engine itself to tell you the viscosity of the oil, such that when the viscosity gets to the lowest allowable level, that it will alert you that you should change the oil within the next 1,000 miles, 2 months, something along those lines. So in the electric heat trace industry, as I mentioned, the only thing until CIAC had been telling you when a breaker had tripped, when you had a ground fault, a complete ground fault. These situations were monitored and could be alarmed. But again, who wants to know when something is broken, now it's time to fix it?